Hey everyone, it's Boog Sciambi. Welcome to the show.
If she drop like it's hot, tell it bounce with it, talking big block, flip it, talking big sauce, spilling.
On the north side of Chicago, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton stepping in. The long ball threat, Herman. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too. And that's a base hit. Happ fires it in as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third. Runners on the corners with one gone. Rodolfo Castro, the next Pirate to hit. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Got him swinging. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Mancini makes the play, and that is that. On the north side of Chicago, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now here is Herman. Line drive, base hit. Rosario around third. He will score, and they lead by 2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Torrens with the throw to first. They get him, but it was pretty close. Man at second here with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. He's 0 for 1. Popped up left side. Makes the catch, inning over. First and second, 1 out. Herman, the next Pirate to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Laser, base hit, headed for the plate. Throw comes into third, and he's in there as a run scores.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Happ pulls it in on the run. And now it's going to be Connor Joe. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Stepping in, Endy Rodriguez. Next pitch is popped up. And that ends the inning. Luis Torrens, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. And the 2-2. Bounce to the right, and it finds its way through for a hit. Lead runner around second, and the throw's offline, safe at third. On the north side of Chicago, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton, and now the first baseman, Herman. This to third, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Shot back to the mound, and he gloves it. Tosses to first, out number 3. On the north side of Chicago, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And here's the first baseman, Herman.
Like you can, come on.
These guys like this that have so much power, look forward to seeing them hit the ball a long way. But if you're in the stands, or you're in a broadcast booth, or you're a writer, better keep your eye on the game.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. A 3-run homer. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 7-3. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks, after 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup. So 2 down, Herman, the next Pirate to hit. Swung on, belted. That's back. Into the bleachers and gone. That one felt good, and it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. On the north side of Chicago, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Here's some real power at the plate. Herman. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. 1 runs in. Row cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score in the play. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And the righty deals. Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Herman, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Here comes the runner. The throw home. And he's in there as a run scores on the play. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Toss to Mancini. They limit the damage here. On the north side of Chicago, Jon Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And the batter now, Herman. Drilled to center. That's way back. And you can't forget it. Home run. With one swing, he quiets the crowd just like that. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action. Bottom of the first. So up now for Chicago, Sean Robles. The pitch. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And it's 1-1. And the pitch. And a foul ball. The pitch. Bounce back to the mound. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down. Ian Happ up to hit. And that's through there for a strike.
Happ, a switch hitter. It can be challenging for guys at the big league level to maintain a good swing from both sides of the plate. Clearly, he's got more pop from the left side, but in 2022, the right side was respectable as well.
Got him swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
That one missed. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
corner. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Welcome back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Montgomery gets under it. Puts it away for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Seiya Suzuki in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground to short. Over to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Christopher Morel stands in now and watches strike one. No score here in the second. Bounced up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Throw, save. And that was close. Trey Mancini now.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw.
Runner on the goal. Pitch misses. Throw, save.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if he can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The tag, and that's out number 3. And welcome back. Set for the bottom of the third. So up now for Chicago, Trey Mancini. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
Kicks and fires. Goes down looking.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Joey Gallo steps to the plate. 2 for 7 in the series so far. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Gallo getting the start in center in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's a former Gold Glover in the American League. Kicks and deals. Got him. That's the second out.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Montgomery brings it in for the third out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Sean Robles. There's a strike.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
They say you win.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Martin takes it himself, and that is the third out of the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Dansby Swanson stands in. 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Seiya Suzuki will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And that one is lifted in the air. Bader sizing it up. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Singy, this kid's quite a story. Super talented. Maybe as good an arm as the Cubs have on their team defensively. One of their fastest players. He debuted at 22 years old after having played 10 games above Double-A. In time to Martin, and now to gone. Mancini, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Yeah, and a high level of confidence. He actually called his first major league home run. Told some teammates in the dugout that he was going to homer in his first at bat. Went up there, hit a 417-foot blast.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out. Back here at Wrigley Field, here's the center fielder, Joey Gallo. That one's in there, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Oh, 2 now. Stays alive. And a pitch. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And Ed Drummond right on it. Says he held up. Got him. One down.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
Slings it across. Gets the catcher by a step. So the lineup flips over. Sean Robles, the next Cub to hit. And that's in there for strike one.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
The 0-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. He's safe.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
The 1-1. Chopped left side. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Here's Nico Hoerner. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Castro makes the catch. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark. Now here is Dansby Swanson. That's in there. Strike one.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
On the ground. On the run. Sends it over to first. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7. Suzuki stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. On the ground to third. And foul ball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Bader makes the catch. Righty reliever out of the pen. Got it.